Hey, what's up, everybody? It's KBR Sports, the best sports talk show of your 24-hour day. I'm Brendan Abbin, your host with my two co-hosts, Rashad Pennell to my left and Khalid Lewis to my right. We're bringing you KBR Sports. Um, we had a few setbacks. That's why we're starting on late, but we're here now. We're gonna talk. What topics we're gonna talk about today are the Patriots losing Julian Edelman for the rest of the season. Technically, it might not get him back until the postseason, and what it means for the team if they still looking like they could go 16 and 0. And then there's also the we're also going to talk about the Seahawks and whether they're done or not, because they're looking quite vulnerable, honestly, in the NFC West now that they've fallen to 4-5. Nobody knows what really is in the future for the Seahawks. And then we're also going to talk about the Vikings and if they're destined to win the NFC North. But starting out with the Patriots, the loss of Julian Edelman in the game this past Sunday against the Giants was a big loss for them. He left out in the fourth quarter with his broken foot, and now he's gonna have to get surgery on it, and no one knows really when his timetable is really set for him to return. Um, he was the Patriots' leading receiver with 57 receptions for 639 yards and 7 touchdowns. And to reflect also his value to the team, he played on 87.7% of the team's offensive snaps, and he had 5 touchdowns coming out the slot. This is according to ESPN also. Um, he was also Tom Brady's most targeted receiver. He targeted 365 times, almost 100 more times than Rob Gronkowski, who's their star tight end. So now that the Patriots are out Julian Edelman and Deion Lewis, where do y'all feel like this leaves the Patriots? Khalid, we'll start out with you.
Uh, with what you call it, Julian Edelman coming out, definitely hurts the trio, the offensive trio that the Patriots have, that explosive offense. That he's part of that, the three most notable players on that offense that kind of make that offense so explosive.
Hmm.
Julian Edelman, Gronkowski, and Brady. So losing one of those players definitely hurts the offense too at certain points. I mean, that offense is still great without him, though it's definitely that quick throw factor that they lose. Because Julian Edelman is known for being able to get off of the off of his defender pretty quickly, allowing Tom Brady to throw a quick pass and get it to him, fairly quick, which is what this Patriots offense has been looking like, a very quick passing offense.
Hmm.
And I think Julian Edelman coming out definitely hurts that aspect of that offense. But one thing Danny Amendola is going to have to step up. He's not as fast as Julian Edelman, but he'll have to be one of those factors that has to fill in for Julian Edelman's spot,
Yeah.
because he's gonna have to step up and be, that third piece to that triangle right there on that offense.
Okay. Rashad, how about you? What do you think?
Even when Julian Edelman was healthy, I didn't think they was gonna go 16-0 like some people are speculating. Because if you look at their schedule, they have a nice little run to get to that 16-0 spot. So losing him just supports my case. So the Patriots, they're not gonna be the best team in football like some people claim they are. That record, see, see, I was referring to you. I was referring to you. They're not gonna be the best team. The record ain't gonna show us the best team, and they possibly they possibly can lose home field advantage quickly with Julian Edelman being out. Because like Khalil was saying, he is an explosive player. He is part of the offense. He's part of what he had when he had Deion Lewis, Gronk, and Julian Edelman. Those were his passing. Those were the passing threats on the field at all times. Now two of them are out. You left with Gronk. You got an injury prone Danny Amendola playing,
Mhm.
who who's actually surprisingly stayed healthy this season. But I mean, it's easy when you don't get that many receptions because Julian Edelman's taking them all. But losing him hurts. Going 16-0 is not going to happen. and I didn't think it was gonna happen even before he got hurt. So
I think the Patriots can still go 16-0. I definitely think they are the. To me, they have a good enough defense where they sit. Yeah.
isn't that good?
Hey,
It's
what,
just
what,
no.
what,
It's
what did
just
I just say? Good
good
enough.
enough.
No, they're not
It's
good.
just
Fair
no.
enough.
It just gets
They out-
outshined by the
They
Good
offense.
enough.
They outscored teams.
Didn't I say
Yeah,
good?
because it gets
Isn't that how you
outshined
win a
by the
game?
offense. Yeah.
Isn't that how you win a game? Last time I
Yeah.
checked.
But you complain about
Don't
Baylor
you
being
gotta
like,
outscore them?
You complain about Baylor being. That's exactly what the Patriots are.
No,
They just
the
they just
Patriots are
outgunned-
not Baylor.
Come on.
They just
The
outgunned-
Patriots are not
they
Baylor.
Baylor.
No, they are
just
not
outgunned
Baylor.
teams. They be
Yeah.
giving up like 30 points a game. but they
Rashad,
scored
they are
35.
not Baylor.
They give up 30
They're
points
not
a
Baylor.
game, but they outscored
The
35.
Patriots, no.
They give up 30 points a game. They scored 35.
Wow.
Basically what they do.
Okay. Well, back to what I was saying. The Patriots actually play defense.
Not really.
The defense, you said not really.
They just outscored teams.
Mm, mm.
It's just a shootout.
And that defense is,
He
like
says-
you said, is good enough.
Yeah, like I said, it is good enough. I
It's
ain't
good
say
enough
They
for
should've
them to
won
win
the
games.
last game.
shoulda, woulda, coulda. They
I mean,
did.
but look, if you think about
They
it,
did.
their defense is good enough to keep them on the field to score more points.
What?
They get enough stops that the offense gets enough chances to go and score.
Mm-hmm.
So
Get more chances than their
They
offense.
gave up 26 points. Should've been
So
more.
what? The,
Should've
the,
been
the
not-
Cardinals
it's not
gave up
more.
32, and that's
Yeah.
your best team in the league.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
gave up
yeah.
32 to the Seahawks, who are having offensive
yeah.
problems.
That's
What's
not
your
Carter
point?
Russell
But they
Wilson.
put up also that much points on the
And New
Seahawks.
England's defense. Hold on a second. Let me see. You saying talking about they don't play defense when what's it called? The Cardinals just gave up 32 to the Seahawks, who are struggling.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter if they're struggling or not.
Yeah, it does.
So one game
It
makes
does.
the defense bad.
No, one game doesn't make a
Okay.
defense bad, but
The whole season.
the
so
defense
maybe
also
defense
struggled
bad.
against the Rams, who have no offense apart from
Mhm.
Todd
Okay,
Gurley.
now the score wasn't that high.
No, but they still, well, like you said, they still got outscored
They
by
Yeah,
the
that's true.
Rams.
I'm saying they just give up 30 points. They scored 35. Cardinals don't do that. When the Cardinals lose, they give up a lot of points. But when they win, their team is always except the Seahawks. Except the Seahawks.
Well,
The
New
Seahawks-
England's defense is ranked 4th in total points given up, ahead of Arizona. So
I'm still supporting my kids as the best team.
I'm just saying.
I mean, it's
I'm
sad-
just
this is
saying.
a sad say.
I'm just saying, you're talking about what team allows more points, and apparently Arizona allows
when
more
Arizona
points.
lose, they lose bad.
But so the Patriots
But they
haven't
give up a lot of
lost.
points still.
But the Patriots haven't. But
Yeah,
that's what
they
people
haven't
in
lost.
Arizona. Just because you have 2 losses where your opponents and the Rams didn't score a hell of points on them, so you have one loss that one opponent didn't score that big on you, and you have another loss where another opponent didn't score that big on you. That means in your wins, you still allowed somewhat big plays on
Mhm.
your opponent to score a good amount. Like the Patriots are legit ranked, or the Arizona Cardinals are ranked 10th. The Patriots are ranked 4th in total points on their defensive total points. So
I'm about to do a side-by-side comparison of both the Patriots and the Cardinals.
Uh-oh.
Each game high win.
wait, what?
Go on. I'm gonna pull.
39-32.
It's one game.
And
That's
how did they
32
win?
points,
How did
though.
they win? They outscored them, right? Huh.
Okay,
That sounds like how you win a game, a
Okay,
football
look.
game, right there.
when they win, they gave up 23.
Mhm.
They gave up 7. Then they lost and they gave up 24
Mhm.
to the Rams.
Yeah, to the
That's
Rams.
not a lot of points. That's a lot of points.
That's 24
24
points.
points is a lot
If
of
you can hold a
points.
team to 24 points,
24 points is a
you
lot
at
of
least just
points.
gotta
You
score
act like every
27.
team has scored 30.
No, I'm saying 24 points ain't a lot of
24
points.
points is a lot.
It's not a lot.
Then they lost to 25.
The Rams have only allowed a team to score over 24 about 2 times this season.
And the Rams just can't score points themselves.
Exactly.
But you still giving up 20-some points a game.
No, I'm saying you're giving 24 points up, but if we could at least put up 27 on average a game, we win a lot more games. That's the problem with the Rams.
But you can't do that.
But like I said, the Patriots play defense and they can score, which makes them the best team in football. Because they don't allow the other teams to score, but yet they still ball up and put points on the other teams. So,
All right,
I
so
mean,
first game they gave up 32.
mm-hmm.
Then they gave up 17. Then they had a great game because we suck.
No. Hey,
Because we suck.
it counts.
So they gave
It counts.
six.
It does.
It counts.
I'm talking about what's healthy.
It
Their offense
counts.
wouldn't get ranked where they were.
It counts.
If Tony Romo was
You
17,
can't say that. Just keep on.
Patriots
There's a
wouldn't
lot
get
of
ranked.
teams.
That's a,
You could go down the
yeah.
Cardinals
But
list and
then
say
they
the
gave
same
up
thing.
27.
No, don't slight the Patriots
Then
like
they
that.
gave up
Come on
27.
now. Come on.
Then they gave
Don't
up
don't
27.
slight the Patriots to make your case sound better.
And then the Dolphins
No,
lost.
don't slight
So they
them.
gave up 7.
All right, then let's go back to the Cardinals. I bet you I could go down a lot of teams on that list that are pretty darn bad. All right, so you want to talk about the 49ers? They suck. Colin
Yeah,
Kaepernick's
they
on
gave it to the
boo-boo.
49ers.
Yeah,
Come
they
on,
only give.
come on,
Yeah,
40
exactly.
come on, 40.
Exactly.
Okay.
They gave up 24 to Rams. All right. They give up 42 to 17 to the Lions. They give up 17 on the Lions.
That's 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, they get and a field goal. And they get 17
Whoa,
without
the
Megatron being
the
fully
Lions
healthy.
aren't a
Without
bad
Megatron
team.
being
The
fully
Lions
healthy.
aren't a bad
Yeah.
team.
Oh,
They just
the
lose close
are
games.
you sure?
Wow.
The Lions record seems to show that they're a bad team.
They just can't win a close game.
They gave up
every game
18.
lose
They gave up 18 to the Ravens. They gave up 20 to the Browns, led by
The
good
Browns?
old Johnny Manziel, and then the
When
Seahawks.
Johnny Manziel's in the game, the offense is better.
Okay, all right, whatever you say. There you say. The fact of the matter is,
Patriots ain't won 16
the
and
the page this injury does hurt. I don't know they can go 16-0 because of this injury,
Mm-hmm.
but without the injury they could have went 16-0. Better than they're better on a better track to go 16-0 than the Cardinals. Oh wait, I forgot they can't go 16-0 anymore because they lost. That's right, I forgot.
The
I'm
Cardinals
done.
further in the playoffs than the Patriots will.
When was the last time the Cardinals won the Super Bowl, Sean?
That's okay.
You want to talk about the Cardinals gonna make it further in the playoffs than the Patriots will? How
Yeah,
about
it's
how
true.
about we how about
Patriots-
yeah, how about they have a
Patriots
resume?
won.
You want to talk about the Seattle Seahawks? I'm like, oh, okay, go ahead. The Seahawks actually have made it to 2 Super Bowls in the past.
Last year they would have made possibly made a Super Bowl.
Wait. What did you say? Possibly. Didn't. Anyway, guess who's reigning champions? The Patriots. Guess who hasn't lost a game?
By luck.
But-
Pure
By-
luck.
wait.
You're just disrespecting them.
Pure luck.
It's not anybody else's fault that they got an interception. If Malcolm Butler could have easily
Yeah.
just dropped that
Don't
ball.
say they got an interception. Say Pete Carroll threw the interception.
Nah, you Malcolm Butler easily could have dropped that ball, just like Landon Collins
Mhm.
easily dropped the interception on Sunday afternoon against the
They get
Patriots.
breaks. They
Oh,
get-
oh,
they
but-
get
but-
all these breaks.
Oh, so the
They
Patriots.
don't earn
So,
anything. They didn't earn this win against the Giants.
Shut up.
They didn't earn this win against the Giants.
Shut up. I'm so done listening to you. You just want
They
to
didn't
disrespect the
win a
Patriots to
Super
make his
Bowl.
case sound better.
They
Mhm.
Anyways,
didn't
going on.
Patriots is
about
good, man.
about the Broncos. We're gonna move on to the Broncos. Talking about how now that Peyton Manning's out, he has a torn plantar fascia. Are the Broncos better off without Peyton Manning? Because in this last game, oh boy, stunk it up. I mean, he broke Brett Favre's record, but he also threw 4 interceptions in the game and went 5 of 20. So he didn't have his best game, and that's when they had to bring in my man Brock Osweiler to come and save the day. But he didn't save nothing. They still got destroyed. They still got punished. It was a rough outing for the Broncos. It seems like it was one of those games that they played Peyton in spite of themselves because Peyton Manning wasn't really healthy to go, but they still would forcibly play him because he told them he thought he could play. Kind of atoning to the Kobe Bryant effect when Kobe thinks he can go, but then Byron Scott had to tell him, hey, you're not gonna be able to play all 82 games, my friend. But what do y'all think this leaves the Broncos without Peyton Manning as their starter and with Brock Osweiler as the new quarterback to start for them against the Bears this Sunday? Let me hear from you, Rashad. What do you think?
If Peyton Manning isn't starting, this is a dumb move. This is like you're saying this team gonna be better without Peyton. That's like saying the Lakers gonna be better without Kobe. That's like saying the Heat's gonna be better without Dwayne Wade. That's like the Bulls will be better without Derrick Rose. But you see what I'm getting here? You taking away a player and not like gonna make it better? It's not. Starting Osweiler? No, it's not. It's not gonna work. Peyton Manning needs to be in the game. They said it's not even it's the foot that he's not putting full pressure on when he plants, so it shouldn't affect him as much as it's with somebody else. It's his right foot.
It's his left foot actually.
I thought
That's
they said
not.
right foot.
It's the one. I think they said it's his left foot because that's the one he plants on. That's why they were saying that the game Sunday after a while he started getting more gippy. He didn't want to put no pressure on it. But yeah, keep on going. What you're saying?
Could have sworn it was his opposite foot. But okay, well if it is, then yeah, it affects him. If it's not, then it doesn't affect him as much.
Yeah, it's his left foot. Right here.
Okay, resources I had right foot. Well, then that affects him then. But now we're changing. Now we're changing over here. Now we're changing over here. My sources are incorrect. I apologize, but you still start him anyway because it's Peyton Manning. You'll still play Kobe if he's hurt.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, we get wins.
Colin, that's your cue.
Oh,
No,
That's
hold
your
on,
cue.
whoa.
No, wait, no,
Colin,
let Colin go. No,
wait a
Colin,
minute.
go ahead.
He
Go
said
ahead.
we still get wins.
When Kobe,
Colin,
He
Colin, keep going. Colin, keep
said
going.
we still get
Colin, keep
wins.
going.
Definitely need to keep out Peyton Manning. If that man is hurting that bad, he threw 4 interceptions Sunday.
He threw your foot.
But,
No,
he was but that was part of it. But that was a part of it
You know
though.
you drive with your legs,
But he
right?
was 5 of
You
20.
drive with your legs, and he wasn't
Yeah.
planning on his legs. That's why his passes were
Yeah.
terrible.
The whole
This
season,
man
Is that
threw
what
for 35 yards.
the whole season, everybody is like, "Oh, this injuries he's having." They never
Yeah.
said his foot until he found out his foot was
No,
hurt.
but his
But that's
quadriceps is
playing
still
to
hurt
it,
from
yeah.
last year, and that's part of your legs.
Doesn't make
And you
he's
throw
older, he's
your
hurt.
quarterbacks throw
But
with
his
their
only
legs.
interception was bad decision.
Colin, keep
The
going.
one he had,
Keep going.
you cut me off.
he got to get his point in too. Go ahead.
But you gotta sit this man out. This man is not playing like the old Peyton Manning. I mean, the team Broncos, they're gonna be hurt without Peyton Manning, of course. But I mean, he can't have him playing the game. He's throwing 5 of 20 and throwing 4 interceptions. Like he was looking horrible. So definitely sit this man out. Let him rest. Let him recover. Brock, what was it?
Osweiler.
Osweiler.
Yeah.
Brock Osweiler. Give him his shot. Not gonna say the Broncos gonna be as good as it would be with Peyton Manning. But definitely you can't be playing Peyton.
Okay, Rashawn. Now say your point. Go ahead.
We have 7 games left in the season, right? All right. Y'all agree?
Yeah.
The Chiefs are 3 games down. You think starting Brock Osweiler until Peyton Manning's completely healthy, which will more likely be playoffs, is gonna make them win the playoffs, make them a playoff trip, win the division? Do y'all think that's gonna happen? Do y'all think this backup can lead them to continue to hold the division when the Chiefs are only 3 games down?
I mean, honestly, Peyton Manning ain't been doing a great job himself. I mean,
Mm.
on the season, yeah, because of the defense.
Yeah, that
But on the
defense
season-
came through.
But you win because of your defense.
You see what
The
happened?
Panthers ain't winning because of their offense.
Yes, they are.
No.
They're winning because of both. That's why they're undefeated. It's not just the defense. You won't be undefeated then. If that's the case,
Your
if
defense
that's the case,
stops people from scoring,
then why is
and
that
then you just have to
undefeated?
outscore them. The defense holds
Isn't
people
this
to
the
such
argument
low
we had
points.
for the Patriots?
Huh?
Why aren't the Rams undefeated?
Because our offense can't score nothing.
Were we?
That's basically
But
what you're
the
saying.
Panthers have a better
Now.
defense
Hold on,
than
was
the
this
Rams.
the argument for the Patriots?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
It's not the
Mhm.
same thing.
Yeah, now you're changing
No,
it.
now it's
You
different.
changed his argument based on his position.
Right.
No,
Based on his position.
you're
That's
saying-
exactly what you do.
Come on.
You just
I'm
changed
saying
the
You had to
argument.
say it's
You're
better
saying
just for the
it's-
Patriots.
Yeah,
saying-
exactly. It's the same thing. The same case I just made for the
basically saying
Patriots, and now you're
Their
trying to
offense
change it.
isn't doing anything. Is what you just said.
No, I'm saying the Panthers don't win because of their offense. They win because of their defense.
Mhm.
Everybody knows their defense is their staple. And the same thing with the Broncos. Everybody's been noted that the Broncos
But
are
they
the
That's
same.
great
put points
defense.
up. The Panthers put points up every week.
For sure. It's not like the Panthers are this.
You can't
are-
say a
but
team
their
Because they have
defense,
more
defeated
opportunities.
but their
only
But
because
they have
defense
more.
scores too.
They have more
Their
opportunities
defense
too.
scores too. You know that,
Mhm.
right?
Not every game.
No, not every game, but their defense scores also. It's not,
Every team's defense
Yeah.
except the Cowboys.
not every team's defense scores.
Cowboys.
Trust me, I would know every.
Not
My
every team.
team's defense doesn't even score, and every team's defense scores. The Panthers' defense is able to force turnovers, and they sometimes turn them into pick six, or
Mhm.
they recover fumbles right at the goal line. That helps your deep. That's how defenses help you score. It's not exactly your offense. Your
Mhm.
defense gets you short yardage situations. That the Panthers' offense isn't a prolific offense. They don't have big plays on the field, but their defense gives them a short field. It's the same thing with the Broncos. Peyton Manning on the season has thrown 9 passing touchdowns, 17 interceptions. 17 interceptions. That's terrible.
Oh my God.
Like he has a passer rating of 67.6. Like he's not had a good season. I mean, at this point, the Broncos have honestly won in spite of Peyton Manning at times. There have been games they've almost lost because Peyton Manning played such a terrible game. So I'm not saying they're gonna be better with Brock Osweiler, but I'm saying that injured Peyton Manning apparently ain't a better option either. This last game he went 5 of 20. That it's a terrible completion percentage, and he only threw for 35 yards, and then he throws 4 interceptions, and it's just because and now teams are even playing Peyton differently because they know he can't throw deep anymore because he doesn't have the velocity on his throws to throw deep, and when he does, the passes just sail. So teams are honestly daring him to throw it to the sideline. So at this point, it's like when you put a different person in there, you might add a different dimension to your offense. You just don't know. I mean, it's better than having Peyton Manning up there throwing 4 interceptions, just killing his QBR rating and passer rating. Like it's just killing it.
Okay. So I understand how you're saying 9-17, right?
Mhm.
But think about how many of those games were 3 or more interceptions. I think he had 2 games this season where he threw 3 or more interceptions.
Mhm.
This one for 4. So take 4 of those interceptions away, and it's
Bro, you can't-
13.
it's
No,
Yeah,
I'm
you can't
saying,
take
I'm
it. You can't
saying,
take it.
you
Yeah.
you're saying he's 9-7. Saying it like that doesn't give him his just when he just threw 4 makes it 17.
No, but I'm saying, but
And
he
you think
also
about-
only has 9 touchdowns on the
which,
season.
Yeah.
which technically
But
is like
you
9
can't,
and 10
but
in a
that's still
sense.
nah. You can't say it's
No,
9
no,
and
no,
10.
no.
He still has all those interceptions because they lost this game
They did
because
lose
of
this
partial
game.
his turnovers.
Mhm.
You can't say, oh, we gotta take away the touchdowns or the interceptions because they come in one spurt of the game. What about the touchdowns? What if he got 2 touchdowns in one game? It works both
Yeah,
ways.
there's been several games where he hasn't thrown a touchdown.
No, but I'm saying, but it works the same way. You can't say, oh, because he has a big chunk of interceptions in one game. Nick Foles hasn't thrown that many interceptions. He threw 4 interceptions in one game, but those are still interceptions that you record on the season. And those
Mhm.
interceptions cost you a game.
Mhm.
They lost because of Peyton
Yeah,
Manning.
that's what
Their
they said
offense was unproductive because of Peyton. So you can't take that away, take that off the board just because of the fact that it's a
I
big
don't-
clump of
But
interceptions.
I don't know if I can say they're unproductive though, because they're still 7-2.
No, they're 7.
Yeah.
But I'm saying it's because of their defense. Their defense is what has helped them be able to stay at 7-2. Their offense is not the same old offense that was high
Mhm.
powered Denver offense. Now that's why they've been trying to become a more of a run efficient team, which they failed to
right.
do
Yeah.
because they realized that now Peyton Manning's not the same old Peyton that he was before. So they're not going to put up as many points, but their defense has gotten so much better than it was in past years. It's like their offense declined, but the defense got better. But we're going to move on to the next topic, or last topic, talking about if the Vikings can win the NFC North. And because right now the Vikings sit at the top of the NFC North at 7-2, ahead of the Green Bay Packers, who are 6-3. And the Vikings have been led by a resurgence from Adrian Peterson, and then they're also their defense and Teddy Bridgewater, who's also played well this season. So, do y'all think the Vikings can really win the NFC North this season? Kyler, let me get your thoughts on that.
Uh, I do think they can. Over the Packers, because the Packers have been looking like they're a little inefficient. I mean, then the Panthers beating them, I believe. Was that the Panthers that beat them? Or no,
When
Panthers beat the Titans. My bad. But the Packers, they are looking.
Packers lost to the Lions this
They
past
lost
week.
to the Lions.
Yeah.
Okay. The Packers are looking very inefficient, while the Vikings are looking good all around. Their defense is very young and it's fast, and they know where to be when they know where they're supposed to be at times. And, with the Adrian Peterson on this offense exploding the run game, it kind of balances out their offense and defense, making them look good all around versus the mediocre offense of the Packers, just because they got Aaron Rodgers, who's a great, 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 great quarterback. Their offense is just not as efficient as it should be.
Okay, Rashad, what do you think?
3 games makes them inefficient.
No, I'm just
When they
saying.
were 6-0, we were saying they were possibly the best team in the league.
Worse than it.
And so they
Because
lose
of
3
Adrian-
straight, so that completely disappears. If you look at the Vikings schedule, there is no way they're winning this division. One, they got to play the Packers twice, which are not going to win.
You don't think they're gonna beat the Packers twice?
Hey, you want to say that, but it works both ways. The
Yeah.
Packers got to play them twice.
That's true.
But no, all right, these are Vikings
And
scores.
and the Packers have been known not to have a very good defense either.
Yeah,
But-
the Packers defense ain't good at all.
Mm-hmm.
You think Adrian Peterson, Teddy Bridgewater, and who's the receiver? Who is the receiver?
Cordell Patterson, Mike Wallace,
Washed up. Well, I'm not gonna say Cordell Patterson.
Kyle
Washed up.
Rudolph.
The tight end.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
made the Pro Bowl last.
I mean,
Last year.
they looking pretty good up to this point.
I just don't see it. If you look at their schedule, they haven't really played anybody that significantly is good. The only team they played that I say is good is the Rams and the Broncos, which they lost to the Broncos.
No, you said a few weeks ago the Raiders were somebody that couldn't be slept on, and they beat the Raiders
Mm-hmm.
this
did beat
past
the
week.
Raiders,
So you
yeah.
said the Raiders are somebody that can't be slept on. So they beat the
they-
same Lions
they
that the
did.
Packers just lost. to.
Yeah.
You're right, but they played the Lions in the first game of the season.
So it's still a win.
But I didn't say the Raiders. I never said the Lions were good.
No, but I'm saying that the same.
I mean,
same
yeah,
Lions
the
that
Lions that
Packers
the
just
Packers-
lost to, the Vikings were able to beat. So that's credit. They beat them twice actually. That's credit to the Vikings for handling the business. But the Packers didn't.
But the Packers shouldn't have lost that game right there. The missed field goal like that
And they
bad.
missed the field.
That was a botch field. It was more than a miss.
It
Yeah.
happens.
the Vikings would not beat them twice. But then the Vikings got to go through the Cardinals. They got to go through the Seahawks. They got to go through the Falcons. And then, the Bears and Giants.
I mean, well, the Seahawks are falling apart.
And the Packers got to go through the Bears. They got to go through the Cowboys. They got to go through the Lions. Got the Raiders, the Cardinals, and then the Vikings. The Packers just have just as hard.
But they're a better team than the Vikings.
They're not.
They had a 3-game slump. It's just a 3-game slump.
No, but the Packers can't run the ball. Their defense isn't as good as the Vikings. They have a better quarterback, but they don't have anybody for the quarterback to throw to because the receivers can't get open. So that's the reason why their offenses look so rough these past few weeks because they can't get anything out of the receivers or anybody else. So it's just Aaron Rodgers and Co. versus whoever else is coming to beat them that week.
So I'm assuming you're saying
they have this phenomenal. They have this phenomenal QB.
The Vikings can win the NFC North.
Could win. Do you think they will win? Not could. Do you think they will win the division? I don't think they will win the division.
It depends on the health of Teddy Bridgewater.
They could win.
It depends on the health of Teddy Bridgewater and Adrian Peterson. Those are the two factors.
Do you think they're gonna win?
Yeah, I think they're gonna win.
No, they're not gonna win.
I think they're gonna win the division.
Not gonna win.
I think they're gonna win the division because their defense is good enough. Then what reasons do you think the Packers can win? Because the Packers defense is worse, way worse than the Vikings. They have no running game, and the only thing they have is Aaron Rodgers. In the past 3 games straight, their offense has been ineffective because the receivers can't get open without Jordy Nelson being there. They won the first 6 games, yes, without Jordy Nelson, but now they've run into a rut where that's why everybody's starting to wonder should Mike McCarthy be calling the plays now because they can't.
Horrible play calling.
I mean, 3 games when you lose 3 straight. I mean, it's kind of a big deal. You losing 3 straight. You had the division lead, and now you lost it because you lost 3 straight.
But you still got time in the season.
And you played a team that everybody thought you probably should have beat. They're playing the Lions. So I mean, you do still have time in the season. But I'm not gonna say that the Packers are more likely to win the division just because they're named.
You know my case. But you know my case when it comes to a division game, though.
No, I mean
any team can be
any team, but the fact of the matter is the Vikings have played the same team the Packers played, and they handled business.
Early in the season, first game of the season.
No, but then they played them mid-season. They played them later on. The Vikings have played the Lions twice. That excuse is null void to me because they
won a couple leagues.
The Vikings,
it's not that big of a win. It's a close game still.
But it's still a win. It's a big it's still a big win.
You're right. It's a division game. But it's not like you made them seem like they did them dirty.
They won.
They don't have to do them dirty because they got the W.
Yeah, it's all that matters. I'm talking about the Vikings handled business. That's all that matters. The Packers didn't. The Packers are supposed to be a better team, supposed to be vying for an NFC North championship, but they didn't handle business. And on a weekend where both teams were playing lesser teams, the Packers didn't handle business. Yeah, I mean, what do you mean? Because you lost 3 games. The Vikings only lost 2.
The whole Packers season because they lost 3 games.
No, nobody's counting the whole
Packers season.
Look at the
Vikings have a better chance though.
Random times in the season, and the
I would still be
7
saying
and
this.
2.
I would still be saying this.
Half the world would not be saying the Vikings.
I would still be saying this. I would still be saying. You're saying that the Patriots can't go 16-0 when they haven't lost a game. You're saying that just on the premise that Julian, when the Patriots offense hasn't looked anything less than what it has been all season, yet you're willing to say that they're not going to go 16-0. But you can't. But you're saying that the Packers are going to win the NFC North when the Vikings have shown to be playing better than them, and they have a better team. And they have a better team.
It's not the same at all. Not even close. You're saying a team won undefeated and a team won in the division. That's completely.
No, I'm saying, but your reason for the Vikings not, or your reason for the Patriots not going 16-0 is because they lost Julian Edelman, and you're saying
no.
I
said they won't go 16-0 regardless. I said they won't go in all their games regardless.
Okay, and you said not going in all their games. I'm saying my case is the fact that the Packers offense, people have also seen the Packers offense. Aaron Rodgers is not being able to get the receivers the ball because they can't get open. And at the beginning of the year, their run game was a lot better than it is now too. Also, the Packers don't have a run game right now. Eddie Lacy's been out. James Starks has been struggling. That's how it's been. While the
Not
Vikings,
to mention their poor defense.
Yeah, the Vikings have a run game. The Vikings quarterback, Teddy Bridgewater, has been playing good enough for them to win games, and their defense has played well also to win games.
All right, so looking at their 3 losses, right? The first loss was to the Broncos, right? Which you just made the case is their defense. It's all about their defense.
Yeah.
So I can understand that one. Then they lost to the Panthers, who they put 29 points on. So that's a good defense, but they put 29 points on them.
Yeah, they lost.
But they lost. But you're saying their offense isn't all that anymore. But they still put 29 points up. this past game, I don't understand why you only put up 16 points against the Lions.
Mhm.
That maybe that's because it's a divisional game. That's.
I mean, if you
Nah.
I have nothing. You're
Nah.
completely right. I have nothing to say about that one.
if you look at
But the
all
other
if you
game-
look at all the scores from this whole season, the Packers offense has not been prolific
They're
in
not
any of these.
they
consistent.
put up
Apart,
They're not
17 points
consistent.
against the 49ers.
yeah, exactly.
The 49ers.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah,
consistent.
that's
Who
my
who
point.
everybody is blowing out.
That's my
No, I'm saying
You
you
just-
can't sit here and say every game they have is a blowout. No, you're saying
No,
every
I
game
said-
they have is
No,
a
no, no.
blowout.
Wait,
You're saying
what are
you just
talking
said
about?
look at their games and look at how they've been beating
No, I
teams
said
and
they
compared
have-
to how they were.
No, I said they haven't had a prolific offense all season.
So-
That's my case.
So why?
But I'm saying they had a better
They haven't
running
been
game, so they
stable,
also
yeah.
controlled the clock better.
Those-
Yes, they
that
did.
running
Eddie
game-
Lacy got hurt.
They
Eddie
had,
Lacy,
they had the Patriots running game. That's not a
No.
good running game.
you're not. No,
They
No.
had the Patriots running-
No.
They had the
No.
LeGarrette Blunt run the
No.
ball with
No.
Eddie Lacy running game.
no.
Come
no.
on.
Come on now.
No, you don't
Come
pick
on
none of
now.
those. You don't
Come
pick.
on
You don't
now.
pick an Eddie Lacy up. You don't
Come
pick
on
a James
now.
Starks up. You don't pick a LeGarrette Blunt up. You don't pick a.
Come
you
on
pick
now.
a Deion Lewis.
Come
up
on.
In a fantasy.
Now we both know that that's the reason why they're also hurt now because Deion Lewis got hurt.
Mhm.
Having those dual
No,
threat backs
no,
helps
I'm
your
saying
case.
Deion
But I'm
Lewis
saying
is the
you might
only
not
one
pick them
of
in
those
fantasy,
two
but they're still a
pick-
weapon
Yeah,
for you to
they're
have
still
come
a
out the backfield.
Deion Lewis.
Eddie Lacy is the pound for pound back. LeGarrette Blunt just rushed for over 100 yards a
But
few
we
weeks
know
ago.
he's not a rusher. We know he's just there. We know he's. You know he's not going to get that every game. That's what I'm saying.
No, because their offense is so
Yeah.
dynamic. But I'm saying the Packers offense, because they lost Eddie Lacy, has lost that dynamic to it. James Starks is not the every down back that they needed Eddie Lacy to be in some situations. Then they put James Starks in for third down situations, which the
Mhm.
Patriots also have also had their memo. They had LeGarrette Blunt for the big runs and stuff, but then they put Deion Lewis for those out of the backfield
Yeah.
passes and stuff. But now the Packers have lost that just as well as the Patriots have. But the difference is the Patriots have better receivers. So their offense doesn't take as much of a hit as the Packers have. When they lost Eddie Lacy, it's been evident. They've shown the decrease in their offense and how people are now playing their offense differently. Their people are playing their receivers tight at the line of scrimmage, so the receivers can't get open, they can't create space.
Mhm.
That's what has been noted. And they're not even playing against the best the best cover cornerbacks in the league either. Like Kevin or I can't remember dude's name. His name Kevin Johnson, I think maybe. Well, from no, that's not his name.
Okay, so I'm gonna just stop you real quick. So Aaron Rodgers did 6-0, winning 6-0 without Jordy Nelson.
Mhm.
I just want to see if the Patriots can do it without Julian Edelman because they're basically the same player to
No,
his
but
quarterback.
This isn't
But
about
hey-
This isn't about. But Tom Brady's on another level right now. That's one.
Mhm.
And
But wasn't we saying that? Wasn't everybody saying that about Aaron Rodgers when you're talking about the Michael Jordan of the league? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, last year.
No, they were saying that this season.
No, yeah, I know.
They've
been,
It was
what, 2
before the
games?
season. It was like
Yeah.
right before the
No,
season
it was,
one
started.
game.
it was during
it was like-
during his games. We had on the talk show. We said
And it was
it's
also
either
Yeah, it was like
Jordan-
no, but also
1-2 games
remember
in.
remember who said it? It was a backup quarterback to Aaron Rodgers, the dude that sits behind him. Anybody that's on your team is gonna suck you.
So
Mhm.
why do we talk about this?
David Black.
Why do we bring up this topic anyway? Then?
No, if they can win the NFC North.
No.
If
I'm
the
talking about
Vikings-
the Aaron Rodgers one that day. Then if it was just a backup who sucks, then that shouldn't have been a topic we talked about.
No,
But it was-
I mean
it
it's
was
it's
more-
it's
it-
I mean,
a lot of
it's
people were
it's
saying-
interesting topic.
Yeah.
A lot of
It
people were
come
no,
on,
saying-
think
because
about
it
it.
depends on the way you converse about it.
Mhm.
People are the way he was talking about it. It's the same way people are talking about Steph Curry right now. Steph Curry right now. They just talked about it on First Take the other day. And Steph Curry's on the same plateau as Michael Jordan as far as overall gameplay, owning your lead or dominating your competition goes. And that's what Aaron Rodgers was doing earlier in the season. But now it's just come to a point where he's not. And their defense has been looking rather,
Iffy.
rather scrubby. But that's the only reason I feel like the Vikings will win the division because the Vikings got all the components. I mean, they might not have Aaron Rodgers, but Aaron Rodgers don't got Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Aaron Rodgers don't got that defense, and that defense has been great at stopping the run. That defense has been a staple of not bending but not breaking throughout pass or against the pass. So the Vikings have been pretty solid this year, and they have a tougher schedule going down the line than the Packers, but they've also been able to handle their business against tougher competition than the Packers. But that's gonna wrap it up for today's show, y'all. It's WODU Studios, the best in college radio, hosting KBR Sports, the best sports talk show, your 24-hour day. Follow us on Twitter at KBR_sports, and follow or subscribe to our YouTube channel at KBR Sports, where you can see past shows and past segments. All right, y'all have a great day.